Hello and welcome to the Sage Pastel Payroll and HR product training information video. First, we're going to go through an overview of what our delegates will learn when they attend our training, as well as what add-on modules are available for the software, and then we will proceed to the software demonstration video. Features of the software, or in other words, what will delegates be learning during their training, include the following. How to process all required submissions to SARS. These include creating your IRP5 and IT3A tax certificates, as well as how to import them into EasyFile, and how to print all required SARS compliant reports. How to empower your staff to use employee self-service and how to apply for leave and travel claims online. How to process bulk terminations and reinstatements for your seasonal workers. They will also learn about the reporting module, the types of reports that we have, how to create custom reports and in the formats that the reports are available. Processing all pay frequencies, monthly, weekly, and fortnightly. They'll also learn how to process human resources information, for example, your performance reviews or disciplinary hearings. And processing multiple transactions on payslips. These include leave, income, deductions, etc., and how to do this in a batch so that it populates for all employees in the company. And lastly, processing third-party transfers. The add-on modules that are available for Sage Pastel Payroll and HR include salary structuring, industrial councils, human resources, third-party transfers, multiple transaction manager, and business intelligence reporting. Of your employees and your company. You can view the number of employees, how many of them are new, the number of employees that are currently processed or not processed, and how many employees are on leave or have been terminated. You can also see the current processing period for your monthly, weekly, and fortnightly employees, as well as the tax year that you are currently in this company. Pastel Payroll allows you to save previous tax year companies in your software. This comes in handy when you need to audit the information or for reporting purposes. Clicking on self-service takes you to the self-service login page where, as the administrator, you are able to approve leave that employees have applied for. And you can also synchronize this to your payroll software to automatically show the leave on employee payslips. Switching to HR allows you to switch to the HR database. The note facility allows you to create notes and save them on an employee master file. RSS feeds takes you to the Pastel Payroll newsfeed, which has information about the latest release or any legislative news. Clicking on Customer Zone takes you to the Customer Zone website, and clicking on e-learning takes you to a web page where you can view what e-learning we offer and how to register for it. The Pastel Accounting icon will open your Pastel Accounting software. Now we can go through the various tabs to see what our clients learn about during the PCA and PCI training. Please note that we aren't going to go through anything in detail due to the time constraints. This is just an overview to show you the details of what our clients learn about. The file menu allows you to open a company, create a new company, delete or rename an existing company, to import and export information into the software, create or restore a backup, and to run a legislative release, which allows the software to update any legislation information so that we can be SARS compliant. You can also set up your printer information and exit the software. The Edit tab allows you to edit your employee information. The Employee Master File is where all employee information is saved. You have your personal details, including addresses, contact details. You have your payment details, which has their banking information, their cost center, department, and occupation. You also have your rate setter up, so this is the employees' working days and what rate they are reimbursed at. This is also where you will save your tax information, any loans that the employee might have with the company, your leave information, statutory information such as UIF and medical aid, and also any funds that the client might belong to. The Edit tab also allows you to edit cost centers, job codes, pay points, departments, and occupations. You can also create and edit company and employee banking information. And you can also add in a non-payroll manager. This is a person who needs access to HR information but not necessarily payroll. And you can also create and edit your skills and equity information. This is where you will set up your industrial counsel, and this is an add-on module for Pastel Payroll and HR. The process menu allows you to process payslips, to synchronize to self-service so that you can pull any information through to the software based on leave or travel claims. You can also process a batch where you don't edit individual employee payslips one at a time, but rather process a batch so that it populates on all employee payslips company-wide. A good example of this would be if your company has an annual shutdown and you want to process leave for all employees for the same 2 weeks in the year, and instead of editing 100 employees payslips one at a time, you can rather go to batches and process it as a batch all at once. A payroll run allows you to finalize a payslip, and checks and bank transfers. This is where our clients learn how to create a bank transfer file, which they can import into their online banking. This makes paying salaries that much easier. The third party transfers, this is where we teach the clients how to create a third-party transfer, how to create that bank file, and how to pay your third-party providers, for example, your medical aid or your retirement fund. The View tab, this is where we teach clients about reporting and the various types of reports that are included within the software. So you can print various payroll reports based on the month or the week. You can have a summary or an analysis, which is more detailed. You can also print leave reports, appointments and terminations. We also cover statutory reporting, which is where they learn how to create the electronic certificates and how to print the EMP 201 and EMP 501, which are very important for their biannual and annual tax submissions. This is where you will view skills and equity reports and industrial counsel reports. You can also print reports based on any master file for your employee or any parameter that you choose. There is also custom reporting and Excel reporting. Under the Setup tab, you can edit and create company information, security information such as users and what you would like them to have access to. You can edit your pay frequencies, which are your monthly, weekly, and fortnightly pay periods. And you can also edit transaction information or set up custom transactions within the software. This is where you will set up your retirement funding information, which means that once you set this up, it is automatic that the retirement funding deduction and contribution is calculated automatically on your employee payslips. You can also set up your self-service and your industrial counsels. And the last thing is consolidations, which comes in handy during biannual and annual tax submissions because Pastel Payroll allows you to consolidate your EMP 201 and EMP 501 reports from multiple companies into one report. And that is it for the overview. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Bye!